It's Monday night in the National Football League. We'll see Seattle battling Washington as the Seahawks look to defeat the football team for the second straight season. We'll close out Week 12 next on EA Sports.
The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we write a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington football team. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Wilson throwing the out route and complete. It's James. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 15 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They run it with Carson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And, Charles, this defense, I have to imagine, kind of licking its chops when you get a chance to face a team that's lost 3 straight.
And my surprise was listening to their head coach in his weekly presser, because normally you and I see guys that get up there and say, everybody's a threat, any given Sunday, that sort of thing. But he was asked if this might be a trap game, and he essentially said he didn't see anything to worry about. Now, normally you say that to your team, but you don't tell us. You definitely don't say it to the media.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. I think this is a free play for Wilson. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st down. It's Carson, and they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. Throwing is Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. Now it's Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown! Richie James with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. So here's Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. They'll be led, of course, by their second-year quarterback from LSU, Joe Burrow.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, I've been reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
These two teams all tied after 1. Play action. It's Burrow. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Burrow on play action. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down. And they go play action now. Burrow under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 50. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Your trip is here, baby.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. James has got it, complete. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Again, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, what you do, you start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Burrow. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Now Burrow on first down. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Burrow will throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. give him 7 on the play, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And Burrow going to throw again. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Now it's Burrow. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Here's James. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Wilson on first down to the right side and complete to Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now it's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And they go play action now. Burrow. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. It's Burrow. Middle of the field. He's got McLaurin. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his crew will take over with a football at the 30. They go play action with Burrow. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Burrow on play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson. That catch good for only a couple. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll run for it with Penny. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet half...